We got Team Russia, and we're gonna introduce him real quick. Vital as a destruction warlock, undead destruction. Oh, I like that mug actually. That looks so good. Why does that look so good? I mean, it's not perfect colors, but I like it either way. We got also Cragger making rounds as a big old Fury Warrior God, man. We got also, how do I say your name? Layup? Is it layup like a basketball, like a basketball layup, right? Is that what it is? I'm gonna call him Layup, dude. L-A-E-up, layup, right? Layup. Yeah, layup, like a basketball thing. Mova, and we got Proc versus Team Red. We got ourselves Ajax TV as Survival Hunter. Christina QT. Or Christina. Let's call it Christina. I'm so used to calling you Christina. As back in the Feral Matza, so as a marksman hunter. We got Remora going up first as a Fury Warrior, and Bin Laden as I think sub-rogue. We got a Remora going up versus Cragger. Stormbolt coming out for Remora. Seeing if he's able to get himself some big setup onto Cragger in the opener. Is he going to be able to set anything up? Double disarm coming out for both of them. Cragger is he running Stormbolt himself as well. Remora is still running that underrun chicken, but that thing got nerfed. As you can see, the amount of healing he's getting is very, very little. He has to play very defensive. Looks like Cragger's got a blink all over the place. Might be a little bit distorted for Remora. Stormbolt coming out. Remora trick inside of it immediately. Is he playing Mecha-gnome? Wait, you're a Mecha-gnome! Oh my god, he also has a racial! So he has a racial for extra images. And he has a racial when he gets low on health, he gets a heal. So actually, that's so good for Remora. Got himself a Crucible right now. I want to see what you look like. Are you a boy Mecha-gnome or a girl Mecha-gnome? It looks like a boy. Hard to tell, dude. Some of the haircuts they got are very similar. Oh, Remora got himself huge reset with a massive enraged regeneration healing. But can he stand up to Cragger? As Cragger is still staying as offensive as possible. Remora's health keeps dipping down little by little. He needs to be aware of this. So, the Mecha-gnome racial, where you drop below, I think, like 30% health or 40%, you get yourself 20% of your health back. But that has a 2.5 minute cooldown. So we don't know if that has been used. We're pretty sure it has been, racial has been used by now. But the cooldown for it, we're not sure. But that's going to be quite huge in the duels. I always thought that Mecha-gnomes might be huge for PvP. Because when you get bursted by a rogue, you always will have that heal for free. That's like a safety trinket, dude. That's like a safeguard. For free as a racial. Also, Remora has, amongst other racials, he has images that he can summon. So it's like minions that can attack. Honestly, he should be using those against Cragger, unless Cragger killed him already. Stormbolt coming out to Remora. Might be going down here. Cragger looking to get himself a setup right now. He's going to get a hit with a Stormbolt himself. Remora needs to go for a little bit of extra healing. Trying to go for Rampage. Might be going down here. Cragger might just have him here. And Cragger does take him out. That is a boy. Look at that mustache, dude. Look at that down stash right there. Cragger having to go versus Christina up next. But amongst other racials for Mecha-gnomes, we also have images, which I don't know if he used them or not. We have a stack in strength, intellect, or agility buff, which isn't super insane. They nerfed it quite a bit. And you also got a pinky that you can use to lockpick things. So you don't need rogues. Toldagor is so much easier with a Mecha-gnome now. You don't need a rogue anymore. It's so good. You can open everything up as a Mecha-gnome. Also, you have another racial where your body, you can use that as a blacksmithing, cooking. So basically, any profession you do out in the field, you basically are your own like profession table of any kind. You know what I mean? Anyway, Christina back to their duel versus Cragger. Christina not looking at all the health. You get in the stone to Cragger with a root to follow. Looking to play the bleed build. Realizing that you actually cannot stand toe-to-toe with the Fury Warrior. Stormbolt coming on to Christina. As Cragger is still playing very defensive on his playstyle. Not going for a full setup. While coming up for Christina does not have a renewal anymore. Bash into Cragger. I think he needs to go for more bleed and root playstyle. Needs to go for a bit more kites if you're just not able to put the pressure into the warrior anymore, dude. You can't just sit there with a tank trinket anymore and just blast damage into the warrior. You have to play a little bit more defensive. Swiftman coming out right now. Stun into Cragger. He's just going to continue trucking along. DR completely Christina. Not looking that good. Reflect could be good right now for Cragger. He's looking to get a Stormbolt with Crucibles into Christina. He's going to get a charge heal off Christina. Not going offensive. Disarm into Christina. And down goes the Feral Druid. Cragger 2 for 2. Aim shot trying to come out for Matza. So that could be huge damage to the Cragger in the opener. It does force out his safety trinket immediately. Ping. This is going to be scatter shot with a rapid fire to Cragger. Oh, he might go down here. He's using his own heal trinket, his own health increase trinket, and commanding shot at the same time to increase his own health. Eventually, that health is going to be gone, however. Aim shot coming out from Matza as he got himself huge setup with a little bit of damage. Stormbolt coming out. He should consider immediately Maledict onto Cragger. He doesn't have a reflect for this. And this is where Matza just trying to min-max his damage to the Cragger, trying to keep him on a run. It looks like the trinkets and the commanding shots are dissipating fear onto Matt as soon as he gets around the corner. Going to be charged for Cragger. Still holding on to his enraged regeneration if things go bad. Still has a trinket as well. Rapid fire coming out for Matza. Cragger might have to go for enraged regeneration. If he's continuing to slow, he might not be able to do much against Cragger. Matza is playing the new essence and trying to do the most amount of damage to Cragger. Right now, steady shot coming out. He's going to get hit with a Stormbolt. Cragger is trying to min-max his own self-healing as best as he can. Try not to use enraged regeneration that early. Charging a Matt. He doesn't have a way out of it. He does actually, I think, go for he might. I was about to suggest might have to go for a pet in order to give himself a defensive, or maybe get himself a little bit of that Master's Call. Trinket coming out for Cragger. Was going to be a free charge trap by Matza. He does go for a big rapid fire to Cragger. He's going for that Crucible self heals as best as possible. Steady shots are coming out from Matza into a disarm. Actually, the Hunter locked out for a little bit. Cragger is able to get a couple auto attacks onto Matza. He does go for a shadow move for a second. Is going to get hit with a Stormbolt. Nothing left really. He might have to turtle shell out of this as Cragger just trying to take advantage of the situation. Cragger playing this super carefully. I guess the Hunter forced the Hunter's pet right now in order to get himself a little bit of a pet sack. For Cragger, this is perfect. He has always a target to hit. I mean, it's either the pet or the Hunter. Is continuing to keep him over the slow. That's going to be a little bit of a scatter shot. These maps are going to go for a camera right now. I think he did. Yes, he did. That might be actually Cragger might have to go for the eyes immediately. Oh, Matza walked right next to Cragger, though. He might not be able to get far enough. Cragger, does he see the pet? Does he see the Hunter? He has him targeted. He knows where he's at. Stormbolt immediately into a Blaze Storm in case there's going to be a trap right now. So it's going to be a massive rampage to follow. Matza got some cooldowns up already. Charge heal coming out by Cragger. Matza trying to knock him back. Barely any health left. He has himself, rapid fire ready. But he does go down. Double trap rapid fire does not go through. Cragger just surviving through everybody. No healing trinkets, no chain trinkets needed. He got himself a safeguard trinket and a health increase trinket, dude. He's playing by the rules of the game now, right? Playing by the rules, boys. Gonna be a Bin Laden with a big blood of the enemy opener. Cragger's still landing a big bloodthirst either way onto Cragger. Onto Bin Laden does go for a disarm to follow. Bin Laden's blood of the enemy burst doesn't really go through. Cragger needs to give himself some big damage, actually focusing up defensively, then following up with damage, letting the globals really kind of lock him out. Gonna get a fear onto Bin Laden. His evasion comes out. Is going to try to get a bloodthirst heal, trying to keep Bin Laden slowed as best as possible. Just trying not to let the rogue get any advantage here. Going to be a kidney shot by Bin Laden. Since Cragger is an org, he's going to sit those stuns a lot less, though. Cheap shot to follow right after. It's going to mark for death evasion, mark for death eviscerate right after, maybe. Bin Laden look like he's just going to wait. Nope. Stunned. Left. Okay. He just left. He just bailed. I guess he was like, you know what? I have no cooldowns anymore. I don't know if I can win. Maybe it's something Cragger is using that made him leave. I guess maybe not. Maybe that's all he's bursting. He was like, I can't do anything. I'm done. Evasion used a little bit early. Cragger just outplayed maybe? I don't know. We have no idea why he left. But that goes to Cragger either way. Mally rolling up onto Cragger. Freezing Trap coming out onto the warrior. He does get to break out of it. It's going to be charges to AI checks. Trying to get the hell out of there, man. He tried to see if he can get himself a little bit of a disengage. But that was a charge by Cragger. Get him super low. Cragger's still alive. 7 minutes in. Going to be a bit of a manic advantage for Ajax. Hopefully has a trap right under him. To get Cragger stopped, it's going to be Stormbolt. Does not have a trap ready. Cragger, I think, is going for a little bit of offensive damage here, just increasing his own health. Just as he can stay in there and combat for as long as possible. Save Chicken procking out. Cragger should be aware of his own health. Is going to go for a Blaze Storm in case there's more traps coming out. Ajax does have a trap right next to him. Trying to walk Cragger into it. It's going to be only a charge trap. Cragger does go for a bit of a defensive, using the pet for healing as much as possible. And needs just to get an execute onto Ajax. Ajax is going to get himself a little bit of mobility. But he doesn't have any health, dude. Next Crucible could be the end. Ooh, freeze the trap, summon Cragger for a second. Stormbolt down he goes. Cragger taking everybody out. Look at the mean muscle machine. He is the machine, dude. He got 4 kills, but you know what we counted. How does he heal so much? I don't understand. I think he just plays super defensively, dude. Full versatility, very defensive. That's what it must be, dude. That's what it must be. Oh my goodness, boys. Dal tag, hashtag 134. Dalaran, hashtag 1340, like in chat.